Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here with a build video. We are building a family home today, which is one of my favorites, I think. I've really enjoyed it and it's just a really nice family home. It's contemporary, it's to go with the other houses that I am building as a part of a Sims 4 community project for the new world that comes out on June the 11th. In the US, that is. So for Australians, it's probably more than June the 12th, I'm thinking. I don't know what time it'll come out yet. But, anyways, it's a new world. It's called Newcrest. So it's going to have new neighborhoods. And the houses I am building this week are actually for one of those neighborhoods. So I've done 5 house builds. All the houses go together. They have a bit of a contemporary feel about them. There's 2 starter homes, 3 family homes. In this video, we're actually making the family home, which you've probably noticed because this would be an insane starter home. It's quite big and it's a build I really enjoyed. I just love how it's geometric. There's this beautiful big walkway through the center of the house, which we're just creating now. That's going to be all glass windows on either side. And the living area is upstairs, which I always find to be nice. A little bit different, always fun, and yeah, we're just pausing here because I was probably watching Sex and the City like I usually do, and I was changing episodes. There's a really big pool. This house is obviously going to be a little bit exy, a little bit expensive because it does have a lot of water, a lot of stuff going on, but the furnishing isn't actually too expensive because I've kept it very simple. One of the guidelines for this community project was that we were not to use many cheats, and we also needed to use only base game objects. So there's not much move objects going on in this deliberately. And yeah, it's just base game. So that can suit everyone's games and there shouldn't be too many issues. Ouch, I just whacked my knee on my desk. Sorry if that made a really loud noise. But anyways, the entrance to this house is just on the side here. So it's a little bit of a secluded entrance. It doesn't have a grand entrance where you're like, bam, staircases going up to the entrance and everyone knows where the entrance is. So you enter from the side. I'm hoping, because this is currently being built in Willow Creek, because I don't have access to the new world yet. I just know that this lot will be in the lot size will be in the new world. I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I hope that it is on a corner in Newcrest. Otherwise, you'll just have to get rid of one of the paths. So that was just a bit of a guess. But anyways, for this community project, I've explained this in my other build videos, but basically a few builders from the community, myself included obviously, we were given some lot sizes. And one of the sim gurus asked if we would just do some builds for those lot sizes so that when this world, which is essentially a blank canvas for you, is released, if you didn't want to build it up yourself, there would already be a few neighborhoods available on the gallery, and all of these houses will be under the hashtag Build Newcrest. Okay, so that's the information I have right now. It comes out on June the 11th, hashtagged Build Newcrest, and if any of those details have changed, I'll be sure to put it in the description down below, but this has been pre-recorded because I have been very busy lately. But anyways, I love how this house is coming out. It's just, this is the kind of house that I would probably love to live in. So just really geometric, oh gosh. And just, I don't know, just new. I like new stuff. I was talking to my sister the other day and we were having a bit of a laugh because we were saying how we just love new houses, and it's a bit of a shame because there's so much beautiful old architecture that people really love, and we're just like, yeah, I just love new houses. In saying that though, I think it is incredible when really old buildings are used in a new building. So for instance, castles that are transformed into modern homes. I'm all for that. I am definitely all for that. So don't be mistaken. I do like renovations, but as long as there is a contemporary feel, I'm happy. That's what I need. But anyways, this house is called Stone Essence, which you've probably seen in the video title, because it's got some stone feature walls around it, and then the rest is this nice brown timber. or wood paneling, and it's it's just coming along. I do like the walkway over the pool. That's definitely something I have done before, but not very often. And I love how the pool is raised slightly up from the ground using foundations, so it has that real infinity pool feeling about it. And I just think that's great to have in The Sims 4. I'm very thankful for it, and I love it. Popping in the staircase, I had a bit of trouble here trying to fit it in because I was like, oh my god, where is this going to fit? How is it going to look nice? So we do make some quite large adjustments in a second because we want to get that staircase into that narrow room that's just here on the right. So we're actually bringing it all out a little bit to fit it in. Otherwise, it just would have been like a double staircase in the middle of the room, and then it would have just looked really odd upstairs and just ugly. So in it goes now. We've almost made it into something I'm happy with. Pretty much getting there, and I was just seeing like what happens if I delete some of the roof. And then I was like, oh, there's not really enough room to walk after you get to the top of the staircase. So we push it out one more square. It would have actually, from the exterior, I would have liked that to be smaller because I think it looked more balanced with the other side of the house. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do to make it nice for gameplay. And I'm definitely enjoying having, you'll see in a little while, having less furniture in the house because usually I love to pile it all up with the move objects cheat, make it look really lived in. But I've kind of really enjoyed having quite spacious rooms. Prior to when I started doing YouTube, I used to watch, I still do watch the Sim Supplies channel. So James's channel, he's a friend in real life to me, and I used to watch his videos all the time. So he did this build called the Island. Oh, what was it? It was his build he did in The Sims 3 for his Island Paradise Let's Play. And I remember seeing this house in the Let's Play and being like obsessed with it and loving it. And I was just like, I really want to download this for my game. And when he did put the download or make the download available, I actually did this renovation of it and redid the whole interior. And the reason why I loved that house and what I'm trying to get to here is because it was so spacious. So I think I'm aiming to do more larger rooms with less furniture in them. Kind of getting into that at the moment, but I'm sure I'll get into cramped styles too soon. There's quite a few ups and downs in this house in terms of staircases, so you can go through the entrance side of the house, up that staircase to get to the living area, cross the walkway to get to the dining and kitchen area. So it's a unique layout. I think it's a cool layout, and it definitely keeps you walking around the house. Probably not ideal for elders. If this was in real life, Sim elders will be fine. They'll be fine. They might be a bit slower, but they'll be okay. We also have the 2 bedrooms downstairs and 1 master bedroom upstairs, I believe. There's also a home gym, which could be made into a skills room. So you could make it into an art studio. You could make it into an indoor garden where a sim that's into gardening could put all of their potted plants, or there's the extra room to do a lot in. So that's good. And or it could just be like a room for parties, you know, just like speakers and stuff. So there's a lot of potential for this house. There's potential for renovating it too. There's plenty of space, which is good. And trying to get lots of lights in. One of the things that was frustrating about using the base game is using the base game lights, because I really like the lights that came with Get to Work. They're really good. But yeah, it's just trucking along, just getting there. And with the balustrades, I always use the glass balustrades, and I really was trying to use something different, but I just decided nothing looked good. If there was just some plain wired balustrades, like silver wires, that would be cool, or just, I don't know, just nothing that was too old school, I guess. It's difficult not to find fencing that looks like it's farm fencing or more traditional fencing in The Sims 4. They need a couple more, I think. And these tiles on the floor, pretty happy with. I think they look really nice, and we use white tiles on the walls. I'm a huge fan of bright white kitchens. Definitely my style. So these builds I've done recently definitely play to my own taste and styles, which was fun about this community project because all the houses need to go together, so it was really nice. But I just want to see the new world. I'm so excited to see it. Oh, I'm waiting like everyone else. I've never seen it Newcrest. I have no idea. All I know is that it was lush and green. So, and it has the lot sizes that I'm currently building on. Hopefully we get soon. The nice thing about this kitchen we're about to put in is that basically there's a nice little desk office area or computer area that we end up putting in towards the end. We also had a bit of fun using the green countertops for once, or the green counters for once, because I never really use them. They go together with the white cupboards quite nicely, I think, and just playing around here with which cupboards would look decent or the best. So we're just playing around with colors, and I also liked mismatching a few of them. This area in here that we're working on right now is almost like a walk-in pantry area, but it's not quite because it's not closed off. So you could close that off and put an archway in there. Might be something that a lot of you guys would prefer to do. I might do that in my game. I'm not entirely sure. But I just kept it open for now. And where the couch is where the computer desk is going to be. We also have mirrored splashbacks, another thing that I'm in love with right now. I love mirrored splashbacks. I'm totally putting them in my house one day. Oh, I really want a house. I've been looking at different houses to move into because I have to move. And I think I'm going into a share house, although I've been looking at places for myself recently too. But I think I'm better off going into a share house just because hopefully if I can save my monies for quite a long time, it would be amazing to actually be able to purchase my own house one day. That's kind of the aim. And can you imagine the let's builds in real life that I could do on YouTube? Like, imagine actually having a house and then recording each episode as a speed build, the changes or renovations of the house. I think that would be the most amazing YouTube series to watch. It'd be like on TV, how they do all of those renovation shows, but you get to see every detail. That's something I'd totally watch. Don't get too excited because I'm only young and I'm not made of money, so that's not something that's going to happen anytime soon, but it's a dream of mine, that's for sure. But I love this office area just near the kitchen, so your sim could just get their work done there, and it's nice. You can look out the big window. I should actually do that in a more compact home because that's quite a space saver. In this big house, you could probably just have your own office, but it's a good idea for small homes. I think I'll definitely do that in another build. I'm actually really into building at the moment. You kind of go through stages. If you're a YouTuber as well, you understand what I mean by this, but or even not necessarily if you're a YouTuber, even if you just play The Sims, you just go through stages where you love let's playing, like you love just playing the game, and then you go through a stage where you just want to build stuff, and you just, I don't know, it's just stages of what you feel like. I guess it's like with anything in life. At school, sometimes you might be really into your art classes, and then you'll go through this really weird, unusual, unnatural phase of really liking math or maths. Because I was never that into maths, but sometimes I'd like get into it. And I was like, why do I want to do my maths homework? I never do. So it's interesting. Although, of course, a lot of people actually always love maths, and that is good for you guys. That is good. This is a painting I got from the hidden objects mode. I was a little bit naughty because you're not really meant to do that in these community builds, but I did because what can I say? It's a nice painting and I didn't like any of the others. So we put it in there anyway. And just trying to figure out what this feature wall should be. That was a nice blue. We could have kept that blue. We could have. Now I regret that decision of not keeping it. I think when you're building a house knowing that other people might use it, because you're trying to think what more people would like, you don't necessarily do exactly what you do in your own game. And I think that's wrong. I think I need to work on not making those changes as much and just do what I would do. Sometimes it's hard because especially for this project, because it's deliberately for other people to put in their games, you naturally are thinking, oh, would more people like this? Would more people like that? This is the master bedroom. It's quite nice. Would I have a red Duna cover? Personally, no, I wouldn't. That's just not me. I did once upon a time have a red Duna cover. Oh, no, that was my ex-boyfriend. No, I never had a red Duna cover, but I wouldn't have it myself, but I don't mind it. It's okay. It was a swatch available to go with the walls, and let's be honest, there's barely any bed Duna covers available at the moment in The Sims 4, so you kind of just want to use the ones you haven't used yet. So that's what we did there. We also used sneaky move objects again to place that mirror behind the wardrobe or the dresser. Yup. Speaking of furniture, I've actually been looking into getting a new desk. I posted it on Twitter. It's really nice. It's from... what's that really well-known store that's like something elk? It's from the US, but we just got one here in Australia. I'm going to Google it now because it's going to frustrate the bejesus out of me. Elk. New Elk. And it's like got furniture and stuff. I'm just going to type in furniture elk and see what comes up. Well, that didn't work. Let's go to Chadstone. Chadstone elk. Like Pottery Barn. But it's not Pottery Barn. It's called something else. It's lying to me. I don't know. But I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Or at least half of you will. Anyway, the desk is from there. It's like a glass desk, which apparently is problematic. I don't know what you guys think of a glass desk, but I'm like, could get scratched, dusty, and it's noisy. But it looks so good. And then it has these chrome trestle legs. It's just like, so good. But it's not like Pottery Barn. I'm recording 5 of these videos today, so I knew I was going to start talking about really random stuff. I do apologize for my rambling. But anyways, we've done the lounge room in the video. Lounge room's going with the green theme, just like in the kitchen. It has a bar area, which is nice. And I don't know, I think it's good for entertaining, plenty of space. It's not bad. And I mean, the windows could be bigger, but I think I was trying to save money particularly for this build, because I'm trying to build places that your Sims could actually potentially move into. So that's the reason for that. And oh my gosh, I just found the most gorgeous side tables at Pottery Barn. This is what happens when I Google things. It's really bad, really bad. Okay, so it does say it's from Pottery Barn. Oh no, this is a different one, the Ava metal desk. That's nice. That might be even nicer than the trestle legs. Maybe. Oh my god, and the console tables. The Leona cube table. Oh my gosh. See, this is bad. I have to stop looking. This is not what I should be doing during commentating a speed build on YouTube. But anyways, this is a bathroom. It's really spacious. It's big. It's a big bathroom. Like if this was in real life, you'd think, wow, that's a big bathroom. But plenty of room yet again. Good space for your Sims, and I don't know. I think it's good having it as the main bathroom here, because it kind of, what I was going for here is for it to look a little bit like a laundry. Obviously, we don't have laundries in The Sims 4, but just having the laundry baskets, the cupboards above, I think it alludes to the fact it could be a laundry later down the track, when I look at it anyway. So that's partly why that room's so big. And yeah, I just think the use of space in this build's quite good. It's not like the usual kitchen open plan into dining open plan into lounge room. It's a bit more separate, or a bit more separated. In this area, we're just making this into a gym, but this is what I was talking about earlier, whereby you could have this room as anything. It is the entrance room, so maybe you'd like to kind of cut it off with a wall if you didn't want it all to be open, which could easily be done. But I kind of like the idea of that you walk into the skill building area. As soon as you walk into the house, you kind of know what these sims are about. So you have the treadmill, the exercise machine. I think we have a little artist corner in here. So maybe it's a couple who lives here and a family, and one's an artist and the other one's into professional sports. Who knows? So just putting a few canvases around the place, and a couple of rugs too, exercise mats and normal rugs coming together. And then over here, these are the two other bedrooms. So this is a 3-bedroom home. So these bedrooms are for kids. Really, kids, housemates, whatever. And it's nice that they have their own kind of section of the house away from the main living area. So it's a bit cut off, it's a bit more private, and it's certainly a little bit further away from the parents' room, so they could sneak out or do whatever. I really am liking this desk though. I'm just looking at it right now. Potterybarn.com.au for Australia. Ava metal desk. You know what's funny though? When I look at real life furniture, I think of crossing them over into an L shape like I would on The Sims. It's quite funny. Yeah, simple assembly. Nice. Polished nickel finish. I don't know. If anyone feels like Googling Pottery Barn and West Elm, that's what it's called. West Elm. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. I know a lot of you would have been yelling that. But let me know if you prefer the Ava metal desk from Pottery Barn or West Elm. It's like the same kind of looking desk. It's a glass desk with chrome looking trestle legs. Let me know which one you think is better, because I feel like I might get one of these, because I will be able to soon when I move. But just let me know. You might need to go to the Australian website too. I don't know if this is international, but I'm a little bit obsessed. Safe to say, slightly obsessed. Anywho, this is the girls' bedroom. We've got a dollhouse in there. We've got nice light blues and pinks with a strip down the wall, something that does characterize a lot of my builds. I love doing this strip of color down the wall. And it's something I wish people did more in real life. I think it looks quite nice. And then finally, we're working on the outdoor sitting area once we try and put some lights in the pool, which is a struggle because I'm like, am I going to line these up properly? So we put in the barbecue, nice sitting area, a couple of rugs for the purpose of looking like towels laid on the ground. And, it comes together. Oh, and some potted plants too. I'm getting into the habit of saying potted plants instead of pot plants because people giggle when I say pot plants because it obviously doesn't mean what it means to me in other countries. I won't talk any more about that. So yeah, it's not looking too bad, not looking too shabby. Oh, and we had to put in some trees because it was looking a little bit barren, so we popped those in. The landscaping's okay. I mean, I would change it up over time, definitely. I think I've done a very simple job of this, but I needed to do another 3 builds after this, so I guess the landscaping was truthfully a little bit rushed. But the house build itself wasn't. I really enjoyed the house build and had a lot of fun with it. So you'll have to let me know what you think of it in the comments down below, if this is your kind of house or if it's not. because everyone is different, and I love that. Everyone loves different things. Makes the world a much more interesting place. That is for sure. And just doing a bit of terrain painting around the place, making it look pretty, making it look a bit more realistic. I mean, once you put in the terrain paint, it looks so much better. Way better. But we're just going to come into the screenshots now once we go for a little blackout, and here they are. So we've got the front of the house. You get an idea of the shape there, and then we've got a few side views so you can see what's going on from different angles. I love this shot looking up to the house and the pool area under that crossover section. Hopefully we get to paint ceilings soon in The Sims 4, because that is surely something that I would be looking forward to anytime soon. Like, please. Here's the entrance. So we've also got, oh, actually, that was the entrance, the other entrance to the pool area. Anyways, we've got the lounge room. These screenshots are a little bit jumbled, but the dining room with the office area, the lovely kitchen, green and white, and I just love this office chair. It's cool. And the one mismatched countertop. The corridor that leads to that living area, and we also have our main bathroom here, the big one, where there's kind of the laundry space right here to use. And then this is the entrance room. So with all the different skill building tasks, main bedroom, and then we're also going to come into the other bathroom and a couple of other pictures of the other bedrooms. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak to you soon.